You all step off the ship, and just as fast as the last foot leaves it, it takes off and begins to head in a westward direction. It's right about then that you hear this sound. It sounds like dozens of grinding metallic devices, like axes on axes. You hear like sparks and metal being pushed and ground against other parts of jagged scrap, as well as an odd, different kind of reverberation in the ground. You all turn back over in the direction of the city, and you now see from the plumes of dust massive machines. The front themselves, these thick, wide wheels covered in like scaled spikes that just grind into the dirt as they cruise over. And the first one you get a glance at, the back of it, is built like the rear side of a sort of terrifying beast horse. A pair of back legs that just grind and push into the ground with like metallic claws. As it grinds around the side, you can see on the back of it 2 figures riding it, kind of one holding a set of handles to the back and the one in the front having almost like a set of handlebars, turning it as it grinds down. And you see about 4 more, all same general build, but variations that seem like they've been cobbled by whatever could be found, and on top of that, built to be unique to whatever the personality of its owners was. As they all come to a stop, the first one, the person who was driving it, steps off and lands. You can see a heavy set of goggles on their eyes. You can see a heavy scarf kind of waddled around their neck and thrown off the side. The scarf itself, a jet black color, and as they approach, they hold a large hand axe to one side, put the other hand out in front, and you can see on their elbow there's a black tattoo in the shape of a sun. As the hand's out, the voice goes, "Okay, who the fuck are you?"
Before you take off, I was just curious. It's been a while.
What? They're listening, but they're walking back and they're like, "What you need?" And they're stepping back up onto the
Is Death
crawler.
Wish still a thing?
When is it not? Skids past, throwing dust all in your direction. You all get completely surrounded in the cloud of dust before the other ones begin to purr alive. You can see some have flame jets out of the back of it. And they're just showing off at this point. They're just trying to spook you as they all kind of ride by, and then head back to the city. Backfire from it. And you can see over there are multiple tinkerers and engineers currently working on one of those machines, but this one is larger. The others can carry like 2. This may carry 4 or more individuals. It has 2 wheels in the front that have almost like these beast claws that hold onto them. And when I say beast claws, it's very much like a welder's interpretation. It's not finely made. It's multiple different types of metal and ore and ingots that have been welded and pushed and bent and hammered to kind of resemble claws, but in a kind of a rickety, easy to get tetanus kind of way. On the back, you can see multiple poles that drift up, and there are banners that tattered and pull behind, one of which looks like an eye with a claw through it, and looks like multiple drops of blood that drift to where it kind of just ends in tatters.
We're stealing one of these at some point, right? I mean, like it's a thing that we're doing? Okay.
Feels like it.